While the Aam Aadmi Party's Chandigarh unit is protesting outside the Municipal Corporation office over the recently held mayoral election, the police also detained a couple of protesters as the agitation continues over the recently held Chandigarh mayoral elections, where the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress combined lost to the BJP after 8 votes were invalidated by the presiding officer. The Aam Aadmi Party has accused the BJP of rigging the entire process. Let's listen into the reactions coming in.
ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡੈਮੋਕ੍ਰੇਸੀ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮਰਡਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਘਰ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਉਣਾ ਵੀ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਰਡਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਕਲੀ ਮੇਅਰ ਕੁਰਸੀ ਤੇ ਬੈਠਾ ਹੈ।
ਅਸੀਂ ਡੇਲੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪਰਸੋਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਸੀਗਾ, ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਪਹਿਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਇੱਥੇ ਜਦ ਤੱਕ ਇਹ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਬੈਠਾਂਗੇ, ਪਹਿਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼। ਦੂਜੀ ਚੀਜ਼, ਹਰ ਵਾਰਡ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ कैंडल मार्च की जाएगी। ਜਿਹੜੇ इंपॉर्टेंट लैंडमार्क्स ने चंडीगढ़ के अंदर, रोज़ गार्डन की गल कर लीए, असी सुखना लेक की गल कर लीए, उत्थे शाम के टाइम पर कैंडल मार्च कट्टी जाएगी।
Right, I'm joined by my colleague Aman Bharadwaj on the broadcast. So Aman, the Aam Aadmi Party protesting against the recently held mayoral elections where 8 votes were invalidated. This matter is now before the court, but we still don't know on what basis were those 8 votes invalidated.
See the marks that was present on the votes that was cross-checked by the presiding officer, who's basically belongs to BJP, Anil Masih, because Anil Masih was on 18th of January was hospitalized. Then on when the second date was finalized for the polls by the High Court directions, so on that date 8 votes all of a sudden was considered to be invalid, and the reason mentioned by the Anil Masih, who was the presiding officer, that there were double marking on the votes. 8 of the votes that were of Aam Aadmi Party or the Congress councillors has a double marking on it. So when he cross-checked the votes by giving it a signature, the presiding officer find it a marking rather than a vote on the votes. So which is a major allegation made up by the presiding officer, but this allegation is considered a strategy of BJP to hold the post of the mayor, deputy mayor, and senior deputy mayor. What Aam Aadmi Party has been claiming that Anil Masih, who's a presiding officer, belongs to BJP, so he himself did marking on the votes and considered all the votes invalid. So this is the matter which came into picture, because the video was also viral, being circulated on the social media when Anil Masih was checking out the votes, and he was signing out documents parallelly on the votes. So that signature and the marking he was doing is has a caution on it, and that's to be investigated, what Aam Aadmi Party has been claiming, and the same claims and the same demand of investigation was asked from the High Court, which further directed 3 weeks time to reply for the administration, and also moved to Supreme Court, did a protest in Delhi, and today also they finalized it, concluding it to that every day now from onwards, today onwards, each councillor with their 5 volunteers will protest at MC office where the polls held, where the mayor sits in sector 17 in Chandigarh. So one councillor with 5 volunteers each will protest till time there is no conclusion to the invalid votes, till time there is no investigation to it, and till time the matter is not being heard in the Supreme Court. So that is a major allegation what Aam Aadmi Party has been claiming, but BJP has a clear statement and a clear stand on it that BJP holds the post, and whatever held the elections was fair enough, but Aam Aadmi Party and Congress collectively in the ND alliance, because Chandigarh was the first to uphold the ND alliance elections and the mayor election. So the win of BJP, the BJP and the defeat that BJP gave to Aam Aadmi Party and Congress, basically the ND alliance, is not digested. So that's what BJP has to say. But in coming days, when the protest is on, because in 2024 Lok Sabha, prior to it, each party has their major stand to first start it from Chandigarh and to move towards Punjab and Haryana, because Chandigarh is the capital for both Punjab and Haryana. So it basically builds a political perception for each party. So here defeat in Chandigarh and the win for the BJP or the Aam Aadmi Party or the ND alliance does matter. So that is the reason the protest being started, and Aam Aadmi Party and Congress India Alliance basically is asking to investigate the matter and uphold the results that's been finalized, which gave mayor post to the BJP.
Right, but from the BJP point of view, this entire process was legal. Aman, at the same time, when it comes to the legal proceedings, the presiding officer's testimony will also be critical when it comes to making the case that everything happened above board. So, has the presiding officer been also summoned by the court? Is he likely to make a testimony before the court as well?
Well, not yet, because when High Court heard the matter, so they asked the administration whatever allegation, because the petition was filed from India Alliance, Aam Aadmi Party's mayor candidate, because he went into tears when the results were out. They moved High Court, after hearing the matter, High Court just issued a notice to the administration, Chandigarh administration, and the MC, which where the elections been held, to reply in 3 weeks. So the matter is still sub judice, and other side, the Aam Aadmi Party also moved to Supreme Court in this particular matter. But the presiding officer been not been summoned yet. Courts been, whether the High Court or the Supreme Court, seeking a reply from the administration. What administration has to say, because they only prepared the election. It was the administration and the MC office which barricaded media on the polls when the polls were there. It was the administration who managed all the strategies and all the arrangements for the elections to be that was held days back.
Right. Thank you, Aman, for getting us